Welcome to Albatross Games. Let's get started on tutorial 1 of making our website. So what we're going to need is, just for now, we're going to need more later, but brackets, FileZilla, and Chrome. So what we're going to start off doing is go to these websites to get them. If you already have it, you can just skip this. Okay, brackets.io, FileZilla.com. I didn't mean to do that, but /files actually is what you want, and get the FTP client right here. And what you want is Chrome, google.com/Chrome. Download it. Now you have to have Chrome. Don't get anything else, because what the problem is brackets. It only works with live preview with Chrome, and that's a really nice feature. You don't want to miss out on that. Alright, so just download Chrome and download brackets, download all that, and now we're done with that part. So just getting started with your website, let's create a folder on our desktop and just call it website. Then what we're going to do, double click on brackets, get this folder website, and see that brackets icon, drag the folder onto it. And now what we've done is we're making brackets inside that folder, which is pretty nice. So what we're going to do right here, new file, and call it index.html. We're going to go into PHP later, but we're going to start off with simple. So how does websites work? So when you go to a website, for example, google.com, what you're really going to is, well, I guess maybe, this is a bad example because Google's so big. Yeah, a small website. So for example, here, Benjamin's Web, we're actually going to is index.php. See, when you just type in this, it automatically brings you to index.php. It's the same thing. So index.html, same difference. It's just this an HTML file as PHP. This will be a PHP file in the end. So how does an HTML file work? What we're going to do first is say doctype HTML. Now everything in HTML is in a tag. A tag is that. Some tags have a closing tag, some don't. So the less than, greater than, tag open, tag close. So for example, let's say image, img. Image does not have a closing one. It's not /img. It's not how it works. It won't even let me hit it. It's just cool like that. But on the other hand, a paragraph does have a closing one. P for paragraph. So let's just look at this. Click this. Now this will work, but it's not right. Like, it's not done right. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. What we're going to do is we're going to make this a little smaller and make this a little bigger. So here you can see the fox jumped over the dog, which is cool. So what you're going to see is if we can go like that, and hit open brackets, hit Command-Shift-H, Control-Shift-H, is while we're typing, it will appear over there. And it only works with Chrome. So that's the nice part. And we can do edits. Hold on. Is it Command-C? I don't know what it is, but I'll show you what tag you have open sometimes, and that's kind of annoying. So let's get rid of that. HTML works with tags. So you have another HTML, Actually, do not want it indented like that because I'll have the entire document indented like that. And then you have head, and you have your body. So let's look at how HTML works. In our head, we're going to put stuff like the page title will be what should we call the website? Marlin's Markers. I don't know. What's a company? Good company. It doesn't exist. You know what? Let's just make it Albatross Antiques. Alright, that's good. So now, if we go over here, say Albatross Antiques, which is pretty cool. And we can say home, or something like that, which is cool. So, let's say, now we're not going to be dealing with any of that anytime soon. So, what are we going to do now? In fact, why is it? That's weird. Why does it have that? Okay, how it should work. Anyways, that's weird. You shouldn't do that. Alright, so let's say Albatross Antiques. Let's say horizontal something, whatever that is. I don't know. Then let's say when you're doing autocorrect, you have to hit the down arrow first. I don't know why, but you do. Let's just make a really simple navigation. I'm going to show you why this works and stuff in a second. What else can we do? Furniture, lamps. Contact. Alright, that's good. So just for a very basic, this is what we have. That's cool. Let's make it look a little more interesting though. So, oops, make that there. So, let's see this Albatross Antiques. What we're going to do is make it a heading. H1 for heading. And select that, Command X. Just put it after Albatross Antiques. That looks better, doesn't it? Kind of. Not really, but sure. Let's see. I'm going to show you how this works now. So, Albatross Antiques. This text right here. Now I want it to show them. Hold on. No, it's view. Here, just Command C. So now you can see. Hold on. I've selected now Albatross Antiques, and it's inside this heading 1. Nothing else is inside heading 1, just Albatross Antiques. But the body, all of this is inside the body. So Now let's say this horizontal line, that's that blue thing. So, and this, that's all that, but home is only a text. So, same thing with furniture. Now let's look into this tag. So we have href equals index.html, close, home, close, a tag. I don't know why it's a. This stuff is from the 90s, actual HTML. It's still widely used, but yeah. So see href, inside tags you can put info. So you can say id equals title. Same thing. href equals index.html. So that's where, if clicked, it will bring me to. So if I click this, it's going to bring me to index.html. So let's say, okay, I can't stand this. href equals www.google.com. Google. So now, if I click Google, say HTTP. Is that right? See, here it goes. Just cool. So we're at Google. We need to go back though. Is this live? No, it's not live. Now it's live. Alright. So that's cool. So let's make it look a little neater though. So what we can do is close out the head. So that looks cool. And what we're going to do is say all this stuff. Let's put it in a div. ID equals nav for navigation. Control X, Command X on Mac. Paste it there. Now you see. You can like subtract that out. Looks exactly the same. Not subtract it, like minimize it. It's still there, it's just smaller. Yeah. So we have our website working pretty well. This is all cool and all. But if we go to Albatross Antiques, it doesn't exist. We need it to exist. So what we're going to do is create it. So let's go to X10 hosting. Let's create an account. So let's say Albatross Antiques.x10.mx. Domain is available. Good. So it's pretty cool. Now don't make too many of these. Just, yeah, because it does cost them. And it's going to go down if you don't use it enough. So let's say and let's make our password. Well, I'm not going to say it, just I feel stupid now. Now it's going to say validating, please stand by. And this is the fun part. I think that's right. Check this. Now, if you did that, okay. First shot. No, thank you. And complete sign up. We're gonna have to wait a second now. Like, it'll take less than a minute. But, alright, so now, I was wrong. Let's go into our email. Oops. It's actually Albatross Games. It's 0. Someone else that already got an Albatross Games. Which is kind of weird to me, but alright. Okay, email address has been updated. Cherry check. Here it is. Email confirmation. Click it. Continue. And now I think we're going to have to wait a second. See, we're going to have to wait 44 seconds. So, this is actually when it's going to finish, not that. So I'll see you guys in a minute when this finishes. Alright, so here we go. Okay, now we're going to click continue to control panel. And now if we go to Albatross Antiques, yeah, might take a second. Add a new website, custom website. Click this, important, click that. Albatross Antiques. And add a website, leave that blank. Now if we click that, okay, wait a second. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Go to File Manager, new file, index. Now we're going to do right click, edit, edit. I'm not going to be doing this always. I work. Oh. We might need to wait a little bit. That's alright. Oh. Now, what I might be able to do temporarily, I think it'll take a second. Yeah, so it's going to take a bit before it actually updates and you can see online. But that's alright. Let's see. You can create an email address with it. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. What we want is FTP users. Add FTP user. Account name, let's just call it main. Make a password, something good. That's right. I hope I did. And it's gonna do a weird confirmation method. Weird, anyways, it works. So that's good. So now, let's go over to FileZilla and the FTP, which is File Transfer Program. And let's create a new host. Say FTP dot Albatross Antiques x10.mx, and I think we made it main. And this is always gonna be 21. So, oh wait, main at Albatross. This is how it works. You put FTP dot the URL of your website, then your username at sign, like an email address, the name of your website, then your password, and 21. Click connect, and it works. Great. So let's just delete this. And what we're going to do is see this website folder. I think we can drag it onto files. No. We can pick it up, put it here. There we go. No. Here. Yeah, you need to navigate to wherever your files are, which I'll find in a second, hopefully. Maybe users, and then desktop. Here we are, and we can find website. Here we go. So let's just drag this on. Let's just drag that on, and it works. So it may work now. Might work now. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. It may take a while. So, yeah, this happened with me before. It actually took a few days. That's alright. I mean, unless you need it immediately, which you probably don't. It's alright. So, now that we're done with our nav, let's write something. Let's say, here at Albatross Antiques, we love old furniture. We have old tables, beds, desks, chairs, dressers, and more. Come today to Albatross Antiques. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. Oh, no it doesn't. Something weird's happened again. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I do that sometimes with my mouse. It's a little weird. Sorry. And it's gonna do it again. Yep. It's a weird mouse. I don't know. It's like it's a Windows mouse, and I've done some custom key mapping stuff so that it, like changes the windows, like that window thing. And it acts weird sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna stop using it like that. Hasn't quite done anything quite like that before. That's really weird. Anyways, so be careful. Let's just close that out. We don't need it right now. Make this like alongside each other again, so I don't have to use the mouse. All right. It's cool. Does that do anything? Does this mess anything up? So it's just that messes stuff up. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, different, but cool. So now I should be able to max this out. I'm gonna make this full screen-ish. Not the top of them. Alright, that's pretty cool. Actually, one more change. Bear with me. Should just be able to drag this here. Much better. Alright. I'll show this to you guys in a second if you have Max and want to know it. Oh, no. Oh, oops. Wrong button. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Now I should be able to do perfect. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so what now? This is a cool website, but it looks a little boring. I mean, it could use a lot more, to tell the truth. It could use pictures. I'll start with pictures. So, let's go to... Hold on, I'll be right back. Flickr. So let's Google antique. Let's just get some cool pictures. That looks pretty cool. Now getting pictures on here is kind of annoying, but you can't do that, yeah. And it changes it sometimes on you. Yeah, that's an antique cross use. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. and say more options. Close that out. Close that out. This is annoying. I've done it a long time ago. Hit close. Oh, hit big button. Then this one. No. Got that. Oh, here it is. That button right there. And let's just get this one. Coca-Cola. Oops. The owners is for downloading their photos. Great. Let's go in here technically put. Okay. So just click it. Download. Still medium. What does that say? Alright, I think we're fine. Save image as Coke. It's on our desktop. Into our website folder. There we go. Finally. So now what we're going to do is say image source equals Coke. Down arrow, enter. Close it out. Now we have that cool picture. And that picture, I mean, it looks cool, but it could use some work. I mean, it has no border, it's not centered, it's just not that great. So what we're going to do now, let's give it a border. That's going to look really cool. So how are we going to do that? Well, let's hit Command-Shift-H to bring our toolbar back. Say new file. Let's call it style.css. So go into here. You remember that head? We're going to do something with that head. Alright. What we should be able to do is say link href equals style.css, type equals text/css, hit down arrow, css, rel equals style sheet. Now, it's weird. So now, let's click this image, click Command E, new rule, and now what we can say is border 10 pixels, and that actually adds that over here. Now this connection when you hit Command E or Control E on Windows. So that's pretty cool. So now, is there a border? Alright, we have to zoom in. I don't think there's a border. Maybe still refresh. Oh, stupid me. Solid. Now, you see the border? I did not mean to make it 10. Or I don't think I meant to. There we go, a nice border. You know what, I want it to be round though. Let's say border radius 5 pixels. Look at that. Looks pretty cool. Nice rounded. We can give it a shadow. Is that it? We can do is let's start using the Command D thing again. Alright, so yeah, I gave text shadows. Let's do that for only the heading. Why doesn't it be? Let's make it 5 pixels. I'm going to explain to you what that means in a second. That looks pretty cool. So what we're saying is let's make it 5 pixels down, 5 pixels to the right, 10 pixels big, and let's make it gray. Pretty cool. So it's pretty good for now. Alright, that's plenty of time for... Alright, thank you for watching Albatross Games.